Okay guys, we're starting a new custom, and this one is just for my own pleasure. It's not for a invitational or anything like that. That's just because I want to do it. So this is the Comet variation of the Maisto Ford Explorer. It has an excellent suspension. If you drop it the right way, it'll roll over. So I have a really nice version of this Comet, so I don't mind doing a custom of one. The plastic's in pretty decent shape, and the windows aren't cracked anywhere. So this one's gonna work good. And now I'll show you what we're gonna make this into. Is a car from my favorite TV series. Well, Hee Haw's my favorite TV series. My favorite TV show. My second favorite TV show would have to be In the Heat of the Night. And Chief Bill Gillespie drives a Ford Explorer of this body style on In the Heat of the Night. So we're gonna make Bill Gillespie's Ford Explorer. Alrighty guys, this is what we're doing. This is Chief Bill Gillespie's Ford Explorer. It is kind of a champagne gold color, and it's got typical Ford wheels of that era. It's got an antenna on top. I don't know if I'm going to be able to... I never add antennas, but he kind of needs his CB, I guess you'd say, to be able to communicate with the other officers, so I may have to. It's also got roof racks on it, and my little die-cast model doesn't have roof racks. But here's another shot of it. You can kind of see the gold color a little better. And you can't find pictures of this stupid car on the internet. I had to download for free and watch an episode of this show to find this car. You just can't find it, but it's got kind of a grayish tan interior. So coming apart here, this one came apart very easily. I don't think I have to do much except for give the interior a bath. Do have to have that apart though. It's got a fuzzy stuck to the back there. But the interior's in pretty good shape. And it's nearly the right color. Like I said, the plastic's in pretty good shape as well. I don't think I have to do anything. I do have to change the wheels. These are not the right wheels. These are Maisto wheels that look like Matchbox Superfast wheels. But it does have a good suspension, and that'll be easy to put those Greenlight wheels right in there. And I gotta figure out how this comes out of here without busting it up. Like that. Okay, it slides in. That needs washed, but it's not in bad shape. Got some windshield wipers and a mirror. And here's our casting. We can say bye to that pretty green metallic and the Comet. And put this in the paint stripper. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't expect them to cast the front of it because the grill goes over that. That was smart. That way the grill won't get broke. I lost the footage of me actually having this in primer. But it is now painted, and obviously I'm not going to just start over for the video. I don't always show it in primer, but I had planned on it with this because this car actually, this casting, has some good detail in it, especially for a Maisto. It did have some ugly casting lines in it, but I tried to take care of most of those. I see one that I missed in the back window. You know, when you work on these things and it's late at night, because that's when I normally have time to work on them or feel like working on them, things happen, things get missed. What did I do with it here? Okay, I made a roof rack for it. I gotta paint it still. Drilled a hole in the top of it. This is the only time I'm going to do this. I'm going to put the CB antenna on there because I just feel like that's necessary for this build. I am not going to continually do that. I had a crisis. Okay. I popped out the plastic melt that held in the little suspension tab here that holds the wheels in. And when I put this screw in there to hold it down, it split the whole chassis. So for a while I tried to find my other Comet because I thought, well, I'll sacrifice the base of that and I'll put the cracked one on the other Comet. And then I thought, maybe I can glue that. So I tried gluing it with the screw in there, and somehow or another that worked. I still have to paint the base. I don't really think I have to paint this. The interior in the car in the show is kind of a grayish tan color, and this is tan. I'm just going to leave it. I think it's going to look okay. I may have to put the windows in for this to fit right, just for our test fit. Yeah, that looks okay. It maybe would look better gray. I'll figure out something. I want to talk about our wheels since I'm just blabbering. These are not the wheels I had picked out for it. Okay? These don't look like the wheels on the car in the episode or in the series. But if I get the wheels out that I purposely took off of a casting to use for this, these wheels are way too small. These are identical to what's on the truck in the series. These are Ford wheels. They're off of one of my Ford trucks. I just put some different wheels on it, and actually it looked better with the other wheels. But this has a lot of detail underneath, like the differentials and the axle and the exhaust, and just there's a lot going on under here, and all of that rubbed on the ground with these wheels, and they just looked like they were too small. So unfortunately I could not use those. I can't make them bigger. I can raise the truck up. I can file all that crap off of the bottom. But it's not ever going to change the fact that those wheels are too small. And Greenlight doesn't make those wheels in multiple sizes, so we're going to go with these wheels. These look like Dodge wheels to me. They're slotted instead of bullet hole style, but they're still chrome, and once I put the red center cap in them, I think they'll work. They are the right size. You know, I can only work with what I got. If they don't exist, they don't exist. So I gotta do some more detailing on stuff, of course, and this still has to be painted. But before I got too much farther into the build, I wanted to show you my progress. I used a Rust-Oleum paint, and I got the front and back bumper painted, and the grill. It'll look kind of bad until I detail it, but that's what I did. There be. Maybe. with this being cracked, I can't just jerk this thing around to tear it up again. I don't want to do that. That worked as well as ripping it did. There we go. Alright. So, there it is. Gotta detail it, gotta do the lights and such, but I think it's gonna look pretty good. Got our lights and our grill painted. There is no license plate, just a black place to put one. And I did the tail lights. So it's ready to go back together. So long as I can remember how it goes. That looks good. That's a good start. Alrighty, so we got Chief Bill Gillespie's Ford Explorer put back together. Got the little radio antenna, got the roof rack, windshield wipers, everything is detailed out. That didn't want to stay together. So, I'll get it on the turntable for you. Hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, and subscribe for more. Have a great day, and I'll catch you in the next video.